Yo guys, this is your boy OG Press Stone in here. We got a gameplay in the back with DT Pac-Man, Avery Gaming 98, and Assassin Chi. Go check out their channels on YouTube. Um, Also, if you like the gameplay in the back, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we got a little something to talk about. So here, as I made this video, it is Friday, and as a teenager becoming more of an adult, Fridays are the best days. You know, you go into a Friday thinking, "Hi, Friday, this is it. This is all I got." And then I got the weekend off. Well. That was not the case for me this whole Friday day. So Thursday night at around 11:30, we get absolutely nailed with a storm. Crazy storm. Earlier in the month, we had another crazy storm that occurred, and probably about golf ball size hail. Some of the biggest hail I've ever seen. Um, we have 3 cars, but only a 2-car garage. My mom has a truck, and so that is owned personally, so that one we take care of the most when it comes to hail. My dad has a company car, so that one isn't too big of a deal to us because it is insured and paid fully by his company. And then there's my car. So this whole storm that hit Thursday night hit at the wrong time. We still had all our stuff from the 4th of July barbecue that we had in our garage, so none of our cars were in the garage. And 11:30 comes around, and it just sounds like someone is beating our house with a hammer. So I get a phone call from my dad. I run upstairs, and we gotta move all this stuff to move these cars, right? So we move everything to one side of the garage, get my mom's truck in there, and we're good to go. But we couldn't close the garage because the truck wasn't pulled in far enough. It didn't have enough room because it wasn't on the correct side. So we had to wait out the storm. You know, it's probably like a 15-30 minute hailstorm, but these hailstones were ginormous. I mean, no joke, baseball to tennis ball size hail. Just coming down, beating cars, beating everything around. I mean, it sounded like someone hitting a hammer on the concrete because they were just coming down. So we were watching this storm, and I mean, everyone is awake. My neighbors from next to me on both sides, across the street, I mean, you could just see everyone standing in their garage watching the storm, hoping for their cars. I mean, it was a ridiculous storm. So the storm blows through, and people are pulling out flashlights looking at their car, and I mean, hail damage like no other. I mean, dents in cars. It was ridiculous. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go check out my car. So I go get a flashlight, and go and I look at my hood, and you know, it's hail damage. There's not much you can do. So I look at it, and it's all good. Nothing broke. My windshield's fine. I look at my roof. It got pretty dinged up, but you know, everything was good. And then I accidentally shine the light in my car and see glass all over my back seats. So I look at my back windshield, and sure enough, shattered. I mean, into close to thousands of pieces, and there's a huge hole in the back. So I have work the next day. I mean, I have work. I have to be into work probably in about the next 6 hours from the time that this happened. And I'm just like thinking, oh great, I'm not gonna have a car to drive. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My parents are, you know, they're super cool about it. They'll, hey, we'll pay for it. So, you know, I didn't lose any sleep over it. Went back inside, got my night's sleep, and 3 o'clock in the morning comes around, and round 2 comes through. And I mean, since my back windshield was already shattered, I mean, this tore it to pieces. Took the whole thing out. So I go ahead, 3 o'clock in the morning, I give my buddy that I work with a call. I'm like, hey man, hate to wake you, but my back windshield shattered. I can't drive to work tomorrow. Do you think you can come pick me up? He's like, yep, I'll come get you. And he's like, I hope my windshield isn't broke either. So I'm like, yeah man, I hope too. We both go to sleep. Wake up at 6:30. He shows up at 6:45, and sure enough, his back windshield shattered. So already, I mean, not even 45 minutes into this Friday, terrible day. So I go ahead and I tell my dad, I'm like, hey, call Safelite as soon as you can, because I know that they're going to be slammed with calls, because I just saw Snapchat stories and Twitter pictures and Facebook pictures of people's cars just windshield shattered, windows shattered. I mean, ridiculous amounts. So I go ahead and I let them know, hey, call Safelite, blah blah blah, and I go to work. Well, I work and I take care of these baseball fields that are in our complex, right? And sure enough, they are flooded. I mean, ankle deep flooded. And our boss says, hey, we need to drain out those fields, so you're gonna get a little wet. So sure enough, we take off our shoes and socks and go stand in this ankle deep muddy water to drain it. I mean, it's probably 7:45 in the morning, hasn't really heated up yet, and this water is freezing. So I mean, we're pumping away, 5 fields, and 4 of them were flooded. So I mean, this was an all-day task. Pumping away, pumping away. I'm holding these 2 pipes together to let the water flow through. And just to make my day even better, they bust. I mean, water everywhere. All over my shirt, my legs, my face, my sunglasses. I mean, anywhere you could think of, I had muddy water. I was like, great. You know, this day is getting better and better. So we go ahead and get these drains done, and then we gotta take care of these fields. You know, make them ready for, you know, kids to play on. So our boss, you know, we probably have 2 hours left in our shift, and our boss says, hey, I need you to get all 5 field done. And it takes about 30 minutes of field. So when you do the math, that adds up 2.5 hours. So we're hoping to get off at 3 o'clock. And that comes around. Sure enough, we're not done. So we start finishing this last field. I mean, we're about halfway done, and rain just comes down. So you know, we were already soaked from earlier. I mean, draining these fields, water was already soaked into our shirts. So this rain just came, and you know, we got wet super fast. So it was a great work Friday, right? So I come home and clean out my car, get it ready for Safelite, thinking that, hey, they'll be here this weekend. So I go ahead and tell my dad, I'm like, hey, hopefully they're here this weekend, because I don't want to smooch off of anybody's car rides, you know. I don't feel right doing that, asking people for car rides. So I went ahead, told him all about my day at work, and he says, well, I got some bad news for you. And I'm like, great. You know, what else can bad news do to this day? It's already terrible as it is, right? He says, well, Safelite can't come out till Wednesday, so you're gonna have to go Monday and Tuesday, plus the weekend with no car. So you know, it kind of gets to me a little. I'm like, well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I gotta ask people for rides again. I mean, it feels like I'm in junior high. Hey, mom, can you take me to the movies? You know, that kind of thing. So that was great. And then we're looking at my license plate. My license plate were expired, and we didn't know where my license plate sticker was. So we go tearing around the house for that. Well, as we do that, the rain from earlier had subsided. I mean, it was sunny outside, and our phones just go berserk, saying tornado watch, blah blah blah. All right. So we go ahead and look to the west, and sure enough, another storm coming right on through. So you go ahead and get my car with shattered glass in the back and back it up into the garage. And all the pieces that were still attached to my back windshield frame, all over my car that I had just cleaned. So I mean, terrible day that I had. Um, so my car is now in the garage. It's hanging out there for now until we get this whole thing situated. Um, Hopefully, I have a good weekend. I can't really go anywhere, but a weekend is a weekend. I'm gonna catch up on sleep. But oh wait, my worst day ever still has more to come. 7:30 at night comes around, and this rainstorm just ends, and my boss gives me a call and says, "Hey, I need you in at work tomorrow, Saturday, which is the day I have off, at 6 o'clock in the morning to drain these fields again." So that's my plan Saturday afternoon. So I just thought I'd let you guys know about my terrible day, and hopefully you guys had a better day. So if you like the commentary and the video in the background, leave a like, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic